Hey everybody, welcome back to Unpinned Creative. Karen here, back to do some coffee break crafting with you in the Dragon Wings journal. So this is what we have done so far. We've made some dragon scales, done this, which needs something else I'm pretty sure, but anyway, and then this was last time, this page. So we'll do another page and see what happens. So today I thought I'd do something different. I thought I would grab my box of just bits, really, so it's leftover bits of pages and stuff that I've torn and things like that. There are no focal points as such in here, but I am hoping that I can work something out to create one. So we all end up with bits of paper. I'll take that massive piece of music paper out of there. Probably shouldn't be in this box. They shouldn't be in this box either. So it's bits that I have torn off book pages and things like that that are too good for me to throw out just yet, and I chuck them all into this box, and then I use it in backgrounds and for layering and things like that. So let's see what we can come up with on the page. That looks cool. Those are just tea stained, the ends of tea stained pieces of paper, music paper, book pages. That bit can probably go in there. Got some canvas. This stuff would be good for stamping on. Definitely could use that in there. Got a piece of fabric. That might be cool. Some stamps. They probably don't need to be in there. Okay, lots of bits and pieces as you can see. So I think I'll just start sticking stuff down for a background and see where we go. Definitely want that on there. Yep, I think we'll start with that. Okay, so now I have the background done, just a random collection of papers. Now I can figure out what I want to do in the foreground. So I really like this piece of paper. I think I'd quite like that on there. And what else? I also quite like those birds' heads. So I think I'm going to go with this. Don't know if you can see it, which is basically just a whole lot of papers, random scraps stacked on top of each other. But there is a story here with these people looking to the right and then the bird heads looking to the left. It's like they're interacting and that creates a story. So I quite like it. It's very plain and simple, but the idea was to just use my scrap box, and that's exactly what I've done. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. And these coffee break crafts are really about intuitive crafting. So it's just grabbing pieces and sticking them down and seeing what happens. So this is a really good example of that. It's not fine art, but it's not meant to be. So see, this is just a random piece of brown paper that I had probably wiped my brush on or something like that, and a tiny piece of it, and it just adds to, you know, it's still useful, I guess is what I'm saying. That you might be surprised what becomes useful. And like I said, I'm not saying it's fine art because it isn't, but these 5-minute coffee break craft sessions are really about intuitive crafting and kind of using whatever you have around you and seeing what happens. So I'm quite happy with that. Again, really plain and simple. Oops. Compared to the last page, which had quite a lot going on. I like it. think it needs some gold though. Let me see if I do have some gold in here. Seeing as that I have been putting gold on pretty much every page, I need to put some on here. But only if I have some in my box. Oh, and I do. So yep, that can go down there like that. So I guess this is kind of like when you're a kid doing collages, art collage, you know, just cutting pieces out of magazines and sticking them on randomly on a piece of paper. It's kind of like that sort of crafting, but seeing if you can create a story. There we go. I like it. I don't know what anyone else will think of it, but I actually like it. I like the story that's being told, or that is in the it's like the first line of the story has been written, and then our imagination has to fill in the rest. If that makes sense. Anyway, there we go. That is what happens when I craft from my scrappy scrap box. A real proper scrap box. It really is just tiny pieces of book page and tissue and things like that. So thanks again for joining me. I hope that wasn't too crazy for you, and I'll be back with something else in the next few days. See you next time.